Drug a couple more home. Couldn't pass up the greasy triple. Snap the crank off of that one. Have to get that sent away and rebuilt. So I fixed the trail. An ultra out back too, I gotta redo. And I got this one. I'm gonna strip this one down, use it for parts. Somebody did a number, hit something a little harder than the trailing arm. Buckled the tunnel, cracked it, but the engine runs. So I'll take this engine out, put it in the other one out there because the other one does not have an engine. So we're gonna just strip this one down, use it for parts. Yada yada yada. So, see if I can charge this camera up and get a video of it. Alright, I figure we'll tear this thing down and see what's good. This thing only has 1,240 miles on it. Keep a couple good parts off of it. I'm a little rich. So, one thing it's not a good sign is when they don't have the oil cap, so they stick a baggie in it. Oh boy. Did find the original manual in the back of the seat, the owner's manual for it. That's pretty cool. So we'll tear this one down, use it for parts, fix the other one out there that does not have an engine. And this one's a 98. I'd say the steering's a little wore out. But got those cool turquoise plastic skis. Put them on the wife's. Let's see what these clutches look like. And I went to pick it up and the guy pulled it 3 times and fired right up, so it's not too bad. Gotta love these old trails, man. Track's not too hateful. Got a lug here off, but and it's good for parts. It's a hell of a number on the tunnel. Don't hit trees. I'm hoping I can use this rear filler panel for that 700XC over here and replace that. So other than that, I mean, it's got a few decent parts on here. Good running engine, so hey. But I'm gonna go take a few more pieces off and keep jumping back to it. Alright, got her tore down a little bit yesterday. Hoping to have it stripped yet today. Got all the parts inventoried and See what I need for the other one out here on the trailer. I'm gonna build and box up the rest. But yeah, not much to these things. Of course, got one bolt stuck there from the lower radius rod. You had to pound that out or cut it out. But other than that, I'm gonna work on getting the bumper and snow flap off. Get this track and skid out, gear case and all that stuff, and get this thing wrapped up. So yeah, so let's get to it. Sit this down here. GoPro's not working right. No idea. Let's get this bumper off. Nice little pile of parts here. I had to redo the seat. It's a shame the hood's busted. It's like they clocked a tree here. This piece has a part broke out of it. But alright, so I'm gonna work on taking some more stuff off and get back to you. Yes. Alright. All good to go. shaft. Yeah, yep. And that. Alright, so that's out. It's always fun. It's a shame that tunnel's buckled. But what I'll do is end up always pull these brackets off. That way if I ever convert another one over to an X10, I don't have to make any brackets. And I'll end up cutting one of these sides off to keep as a pattern. Again, for converting a non-X10 over. I have one for an X12 and then the standard, and now I got this one. So it's always good to have. That way you can just measure it right off and drill, plate it, get it all converted. So drive shaft. Now I'll pull the jack shaft out of it, get this engine out. This thing stripped down, and unrivet the tunnel from the bulkhead. I'll keep the bulkhead and scrap the tunnel. So, yep. Alright. Took the engine out a while. Got the steering, the handlebars and everything off. I'm going to go ahead and pull the steering stem. Got the steering rods out. And then we're going to start drilling out some of these rivets. Keeping these plates, you never know when you'll need one. So, I like to try to save every little piece that you can, because they're the ones that are harder to find, because no one else wants to go through the trouble to do it. You drill the rivets, take the boots off. Got to pull the the radius rods off. Get the sway bar out, and start drilling the rivets. Take the belly pan off, and see what else we can get into. So that's where we're at. Let's get some more done. Alright, let's get the steering stem out. Pile's getting bigger. One thing I want to point out, I don't know, the older ones didn't have this, but the newer ones, upper 90s, for the upper shock bolt on the left side. They are a pain in the ass. They sit right up in there in them ears. So, I have a rubber plug. And it fits in so you can actually get in here with a socket and a extension. And then hold a wrench on the outside. This side does not have that, but there's a lot more room up in there. You got this whole back side here, so it's not as bad. But yeah, just take a look. If you're working on one, you got a little rubber plug. It's a lot easier to take the shocks out of. And these shocks actually they seem pretty decent yet. Surprising. But yeah, the pile's getting bigger here, so I'm gonna keep on going. Alright, here's where I'm at. Got the hoop off. Got some of this garbage cleaned out. Started grinding the mount plates off, and pretty much all the tunnel supports. I keep all those as well, in case you need one. So, still gotta grind all the other rivets off, take the front mounts off, and keep stripping it down. But yeah, so it's always nice to keep these things. Never know when you'll need one.